Hope you're all having a nice weekend, a happy Sundays here. This is, I believe, the fifth quarterfinals match we've had. We've had two upper brackets and let's say two. This is the second lower one, but one of them was forfeited. All right, so Daddy's Darlings Iron Maiden. Starting off before we get into the draft, Celestial. Any your prediction? I think it's a fair thing.
My prediction. I'm not sure. I don't know very well how Iron Maiden play. I've experienced how that Eats Darlings play. They play quite topside heavy, so I'd imagine they'd want to give their mid a favorable matchup. We can see the Syndra ban over there. It's a big comfort pick for
Bodkar.
that Eats Darlings with
Yep, yep.
Botgar, yeah.
So you're not sure, right? You're not sure who wins this. That's what you're saying, basically.
No. It should be quite an exciting match.
I personally, I think this should be the case of a 2-1 series. I really don't think it should be very one-sided. Um, hard to say. I think a strong thing about Iron Maidens is definitely their AD carry and maybe the mid jungle have really been performing well. So if but these darlings mid and bot are also pretty good too. So that's a bit tricky. It all comes down to teamwork, I think, and how well they played through this fearless draft.
hmm I've also seen that Iron Maidens have quite a bit of champion flexibility, which might help them in Fearless. Like their AD carry, for example, plays a couple of mages, plays Sway, for example. It opens up more doors for different team comps.
Interesting here.
We
Soraka
see,
Misfortune, huh? Not really the combination that comes to my brain first when I think of bot
yeah.
lane combinations. This Swain could also be played mid, top, and bottom. However, from the past that we've seen, it should be a top lane Swain.
Top Swain. I was going to say I think the Swain is going to support to Layla.
True, true. I think it's a champ that
Um,
can go everywhere but jungle at the moment,
mhm.
if we're being honest. There's the Diana Haver. A very sort of mid-range AoE combo here by Daddies. I'm not a big fan of Swain and Diana together. Kind of counterintuitive champions. I like the Wukong. I much prefer this. Okay. So Wukong
Wukong's
is nice.
definitely also a safer jungler to pick before theirs. Diana has some really bad matchups which she's struggling, and
Oh,
if she's,
um,
I'd
well,
say this is I'd
to
say
be
this is
fair,
somewhat favorable
it is.
to Wukong.
I would say so
Yeah.
as well. It's an interesting take, yeah. But yeah, uh, and I think I also prefer the Diana Misfortune paired together. Although now I think Soraka is a bit out of place. That's my take on it at least. But let's see. Let's see. I wonder maybe if it's comfort or if it's like an actual like thinking about like okay they're gonna go with Swain. We might want that big time healing, you know. The Silas ban here is big, by the way. Like Silas, we've seen mechanics on Silas against Eversio. He had
Yeah.
a like almost a 3v1 scenario with a Swain alt. Such a strong combination. Let's see here. Last bans. I assume here like Daddy's Darlings want something like the Medio. Unless that's a Swain support. I mean, to be honest, it could be. But yeah, if they don't pick up healing in the bot lane, the Smolder is pretty much cooked. Like, literally, he will not be able to do anything. You'd like to pick up Smolder in sort of passive lanes, you know, against the Zion perhaps. But against Misfortune, who's going to be poking you down and has a Soraka on top. If you just trade ability for ability, the Misfortune will eventually come out on top, right?
Yeah.
So Daddies do need some form of healing here. Nami could also be a good pairing as well with Wukong with the Swain. And as well a good deterrent for the Misfortune Diana. I think Nami does pretty well here as well. Emilio, I would prefer Nami, I think, yeah. Still. I
Okay,
like this.
Swain. Oh, sorry. Sion most likely for the top lane for
Yep.
Iron Maidens.
It's a good pick because they also take it away from Daddy's Darlings for the upcoming drafts as well. As Ducky Warrior enjoys playing Sion and Darius as well, alongside the Swain. Let's see finally where this Swain is going. It's a support. Wow, the support first pick on blue side. That's such a interesting take, and it's also one of their top laners champions. So it's like for the fearless, this top laner is gonna be out three champions, and Iron Maidens have shown that they would ban the Darius and Garen as well. I'm really how you say like scared for Ducky Warrior going long into this series.
I think I think the Darius and Garen ban was a bit strategic because if they wanted counter pick on mid, right, for Iron Maidens, they needed to get rid of these juggernauts that can kind of just like ignore the Scion in lane, right, and go proxy, for example, and gain an advantage there. And it's not like you can just get the Darius off of proxying with Diana.
Yep, I mean Darius as soon as the she's oh sorry, as soon as Darius hits that level 16, it becomes extremely hard to do anything into him, right? Um,
Hmm.
let's see. Okay, so the lobby is starting. Who do you think won draft overall? And try to keep it brief, and we'll go over the individual matchups, like from what you're saying. I'll write up all in an email.
I think Iron Maiden won draft overall. They have a stronger front to back, good shutdown on like a mobile carry like either Ari Wukong, like from the Malzahar, and they should be able to play like skirmishes or team fights better. Daddy's Darling's comp is a bit more scattered. Like I'm not sure what the Cho'Gath sort of does here, you know.
I mean, it could be
They
a
have
good deterrent into the Scion as well. I mean, let's look at it from individual lanes first. Okay, so you have the Swain Smolder against Misfortune Soraka. This should be very Iron Maiden's favorite until maybe that level 6 when the Swain can kind of just walk them down, perhaps. I don't know. But prior to that, it should be unless a big all in happens, in which still I think Loki Iron Maidens should have it. But yeah,
Yeah, definitely. And having Soraka for sustain for like misfortune as well, like enables her to build like into lethality instead of Bloodthirster first, which we often see. So
yep. The
uh,
Diana Wukong matchup, as we said, we think it's Diana favored. Better clear, better damage against the Wukong, but of course Wukong can build certain items to completely negate Diana and sort of still do his job in team fight. So it's a bit earlier skewed to Diana, but a bit neutral overall going later.
I actually tested this matchup specifically against Daddy's Darlings when we were matching them. Diana just beats Wukong like 10 out of 10, even if Diana plays it badly, and this is like Q, for example.
You went Sundered, Tabiz, and then like Hex Drinker second.
Sorry?
You went Sundered, the Steel Caps, and then Hex Drinker into Mo second. You should try that.
On the Wukong.
Yes. Against this matchup, it
Okay.
becomes very difficult then. But anyway, we can talk about
Yeah.
the matchups later. But I do agree that it's definitely Diana favorite for the most part. It's very build oriented. Um, Otherwise, Ari into Malzahar. Of course, Malzahar very lane neutral champion here. So I don't think much happens there. Would be nice to see Bodgar roaming, maybe helping out his theoretically worst matchup bot lane. And I think top lane should be Cho'Gath favored more or less the whole game, I think, but let's see how it goes. I'm not sure about this at the moment. Oh, it's just dropping a word. Man, where are my top laners doing this kind of stuff? Huh?
The warden to the Raptor camp.
They're usually
Uh,
dancing, no?
it's
Or like
usually the mid
or
laners.
fishing.
Like, yeah. I found recently that I don't know why it's become a thing. Mid laners have just been obsessed with putting that award on Raptor Camp. Like,
Oh yeah, it's so good. Especially if you like want to carry your lane, you know, and you don't want to rely on jungle. Just knowing where the jungler starts should give you as a mid laner an idea of where to position yourself in the lane.
yeah.
Alright, we're already seeing the Misfortune Soraka kind of coming out on top, and it's been less than 30 seconds of laning. Yeah, they just can't go toe for toe. Up you go.
It's
Seems like
interesting to see here that the Cho'Gath has chosen to go for Spellbook, not Hail of Blades. I would imagine Hail of Blades does a lot with his E into a tank matchup, but maybe Ducky Warrior just wants to play like for team fights, play more for his team,
it's an
be able to
aggressive
have
smite,
more
yeah.
combat summoners.
I agree. Not too sure what's going on bot lane, but we are down an ignite on Daddy's Darling side. I'm sure as time goes by here, Honoris will get healed up by Wi-Fi Mike. Don't you just love this period in the game? When everyone's
Enjoying the
just...
Christmas music.
Yeah. You see, like, we're already starting to see this Cho sort of getting his damage out. Totally gets better. T1 Gamakushi.
Owen Hendricks might be coming in for a lane gank.
Very interesting take here. It would be beneficial if you can help his bot lane just get the shove in and they can all take a recoil together. We actually see Fulu there actually taking the advantage and robbing away the enemy Raptor camp. He might even get the Krugs. No, he decides to recoil. So small advantages here across the board. Mainly due to CS. You can see a 10 CS lead in the top. Oh, will it be a first blood? Oh no, the flash saves Spectre. And Ducky Warrior keeps his summoner spells. As I was saying, we have a 5 CS lead in the mid, 4 CS in jungle, and overall 13 CS lead in the top lane. That's 2 waves plus that Ducky Warrior is in advantage. Will this be a Cho'Gath diff? What do you think, Celestial?
I mean, I think Cho'Gath is I think Cho'Gath can also like just be really useful here for like getting the grubs, getting prio. Like from what we're seeing, the Sion can't really challenge it and he can just go and munch some grubs.
It's looking very much in control here for the design. Oh, bot guy dashes in, lands the charm. Sergeant forced to flash, the electrocute going down. And first blood secured by Botgar. Nice little play there. Botgar will be able to replicate this, especially now that Sergeant's flash is down. But he did not have the nether grasp.
Nicely done taking advantage of the level 6 timer. Speaking of, Fulu should be hitting level 6 before Owen Hendricks, so maybe he can find a play.
He needs 2 more camps to get to 6 here. Let's see. Fulu's thinking about a gank in the mid lane actually. This should theoretically not work, right? But let's see. Sergeant could get caught lacking here. He knows something's up, but he manages to walk it off. It's a very honorable Walzahar, if I say so. Spectre and Ducky trading blows here. There's the ignite dropped. The Sion ult. And Ducky gets the solo play. The benefits of having the unsealed spellbook, I guess.
Yeah. Feast not even used on
Nope.
Spectre there.
What's Siren Art called? Is it like Unstoppable Force or something?
Unstoppable Onslaught, I think.
Onslaught.
Yeah, Unstoppable Onslaught.
Now, there is a way where Daddy's Darlings here can get away with sort of getting ahead, especially through bot lane. I would really like to see them maybe pull out a swap. Maybe put the Cho in the 2v1 scenario. I think he can do pretty good too. Yeah, and they also deny the grasp stacks from Spectre, which he is at least being able to successfully get despite having a rough time in lane. Look at Ducky
There's
with the
Ducky
proxy.
Warrior on his
Holy,
classic proxy.
what a madman. Somebody watches a bit too much Bouse, I think.
One more wave, Ducky, one
There's
more
Owen
wave.
Hendrick. The flash from both bot laners, Lela and Gamakushi get away with it. Owen Hendricks presses on. A successful gank if we're looking for summoner spells. But he will get the bot lane push here. They are thinking about a potential dive here. We see Fulu is on the side, he drops the Cyclone. Gets the knockout onto Owen Hendricks. It's not enough. Owen Hendricks goes down and the Feats of Warfare secured by Daddy's Darlings. Fulu now secures a double kill. And the flash forward here, Onur is in trouble, gets slowed from Gamakushi. Triple kill for Fulu. And this is looking like a bit of a down game. It's, I don't mean to be pessimistic, but a strong Wukong is a rough thing to get away with. And he will get that set up for the smolder for the Swain. Sadly, we did use the Flash and Diana ult there. Iron Maidens would have done them better to take their wins, take their double flashes, and sort of get the wave in. But well played to Daddy's Darling, securing the dragon on top. Fulu finding a great counter gank there.
Looks like Owen Hendricks will be doing the grubs, but spotted out by Ducky Warrior. Ducky should have this one.
Damn.
Feasted.
That's a rough one to stomach if you're Owen Hendricks at the moment. You just had a rough time in the bot lane, and now the top laner just walks down and eats you. Oh,
Ducky Warrior's about to eat his second target. Spectre here dropping very low, getting slowed. Soraka ult comes out. Will flash away to safety.
It does save him at least. So there's that. Let's see, and this bot lane that I expected Iron Maiden to outright win is just having a bit of how do you say, like a patch at the moment. They are not really winning as hard as expected. The CS is there at least. It's really that long play.
I think T1 Kumakushi is like playing extremely well, trading into this situation. Like trading aggressively and making sure to keep the pressure up.
He has 66 stacks currently at the 10th minute. A bit closer to the lower end that you would want ideally, but I mean, he has 3 assists and just 9 CS down. He's definitely surviving this lane. Trinity Force now complete for Fulham. He's aligned with the destiny of taking over this entire map state. He has his ult again, he has the Trinity Force. He could just walk into enemy territory and do whatever he wants. Let's see what the decisions are. We see Botgar finding some trouble here. He's engaging onto Owen Hendricks. This Diana is having a lot of trouble here. He uses the ult aggressively, but he gets a bit too far away from his team. Wi-Fi Mike not being able to reach in time to get the ancestral blessing. Or no. Astral infusion. My apologies. Apparently that's what it's called. Please, Soraka, astral infuse me. What the heck?
Used to be called sacrifice when she used her own health to heal, but apparently I missed that she no longer does that.
Yeah. She used to give mana as well on her E, and you could even give it to yourself. There was a time. Nice little double recall there, and Layla abusing it. Getting the Swain W there. Double proc. The Vision of Empire. I'm gonna learn so many names. I feel like that's my next step. I need to know all the abilities. Oh, yeah. You know, it looks really bad, right, with 7-0, but realistically, we're only like 2.6k down here. It's not that much, right?
Yeah, and I mean, Iron Maidens have these like super ults between Diana and MF, so if they find a good engage, a good team fight, it could just turn the tides on everything.
Yeah, like the MF out here shreds the Smolder, shreds the Ahri, shreds the Wukong.
Okay, Warrior seems to have completed a run of the top lane, going to proxy another wave once again. Building up quite a CS lead for himself.
Oh yeah, he's a menace right now. 140 CS, excellent 10 CS per minute on the Shogat. And look at that, he's walking down to the mid lane as his team is contesting this dragon. There's the Smolder ult getting dropped for range. Oh, Hendrix trying to find the engage, but he gets charmed. Layla flashing in, using that Swain ult. We see Fullo here on the backside, trying to find Owen Hendrix. This is definitely Owen being a gunner at the moment. He drops the Diana ult, but it's not enough. Galmakushi gets a killing spree. Oh, sorry, a kill. My bad. Yeah. Daddy's Darlings are playing so well, so much in control. There's really no point of contest at the moment from Iron Maiden. Not a single play has gone their way. And I mean, they need to find a play as soon as possible. From items they're fine, it's really the levels that's giving them a hard time. We still have that bullet time here from Onuris. It could make a big difference. Layla doesn't have her ult here. She could be trouble on this win.
Unfortunately, with this bot lane, like with just Soraka, there isn't really a setup for this bullet time.
And Asperio plays lets us know in the chat there's a lot of good shutdowns available. I agree as well.
Ults traded in the mid lane, but nothing will go down.
It's a bit of a crushing state to comment on. Hey, Owen Hendrix gets the smite off. Now, was it worth it? Oh, we're fighting for it. Look at the Wi-Fi mic. Holy Soraka value shutdown secured here by Sergeant 254. Just goes to show that the draft is so good currently from Iron Maiden, but we're just having a rough time executing it. Oh no, Norris gets flashed on here. Gamakushi gets the kill here. Yeah, that Smolder is a bit ahead here to be left alone. Oh, Ducky might have some trouble here. We see Wi-Fi Mike is around town. They get the silence off. There's the root. And this could be a kill for Spectre to get him back onto the map. And there it is, a shutdown secured. Alright, Iron Maidens are waking up. But Bodgar in the meanwhile, hey, feeling it's a time to retaliate. Almost takes down Sergeant and gets the mid lane turret pressure. Lela roaming up just to ensure they can secure this turret. That's the second turret complete for these darlings. Nice little bit of action here to turn things up, to turn up the heat. The 16th minute. We saw 2 towers get taken down, 2 solo plays in the bot lane, a solo play in top side. And now, another turret being secured here. There's also a bounty on top. So Iron Maiden pick up a lot of gold now. Currently the gold separating them only 2.3k.
Good to see that Iron Maidens have not giving up. They're still looking for these plays to happen.
We have a little
There's the Maw coming out from the Wukong that we just spoke about.
Yeah,
To play against the Diana.
He must have heard the stream. For sure. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. It's a common strat. Really, if you ever look at hold on. What's going on here? Some shenanigans. Spectre trying to get a smite steal against a jungler and a Cho'Gath. The hubris on Spectre. Alright. Ooh, Bodgar lands a critical charm onto Onuris. He's getting walked down. All Hendrix dashes in, gets the Nightfall. Onuris lines up a bullet time. It does deter Daddy's darlings here on this side. And Owen Hendrix still in the fight here thanks to Wi-Fi Mike's Astral Blessing. Seems like a lot of back and forths here, but no real thing coming out of it on either side. We see through the chaos though. Ducky Warrior had some time to take up the tier 1 top turret. Similarly here, SGT Sergeant 254 here in the bot side. Trying his best to take out the bot lane tier 1. Dragon now started for Iron Maiden. They are currently in a better position to contest it. Although I fear they might not have the damage taken out in time. Fulu of course would not want to risk it. But he's in there. He gets the smite steal as well. Damn, absolute annihilation for Iron Maiden. It's so hard to watch. There's the Cyclone with an instant nether grasp here from Sergeant. And Wi-Fi gets the kill. No one on Iron Maiden is down.
Owen Hendrix getting kept alive for quite long by the Soraka, but will go down eventually.
The Soraka value is just absolute insanity. Can they stall long enough? Celestial, what do you think? Can Iron Maidens get back in this one?
Oh no, it's... The gold lead still isn't very drastic, but... the objective difference is quite there, you know. That these darlings are on soul point now, so... Next dragon, if they get the ocean soul, it might as well just equalize the Soraka difference, especially for the tankier members like Wukong and Cho'Gath.
Yeah, I see your point as well for sure. One giant prehistoric dinosaur versus one Lucky boy. Huh? Who's the Lucky boy?
There's also Atakan spawned now. If Iron Maidens could let Daddy's Darling start it potentially and get a good MF ult into there, they could have their winning play.
It's gonna be a bit hard to contest here. Oh, Daddy's Darling started. Iron Maiden needs to make a play here. They must. It's falling down low already at 8k health. The resistances are also falling on the side of Daddy's Darlings. Come on, Iron Maiden, you need to make a play. You must go in. There's Owen, he gets the E into an ult, but Gamakushi's on a killing spree now. The The Atakan is finished on the side here with a smite. An absolute wipeout. And nice charm landed there from Bodgar with the Spirit Rush over the wall. And Spectre, the last man standing here, gets double cycloned into charm there. And there's the ace. Daddy's Darlings get the Atakan, get the ace. They get everything but the kitchen sink. Do you think Iron Maiden?
I think that was Iron Maiden's potentially last stand moment. From now, everything looks quite rough. But I will say, since it's best of 3 fearless, right? We need to look out for if Daddy's Darlings' champion pool can still let them, you know, keep up this pressure going forward into the next games. Because I know, for example, their support, Leila, does not have a very wide support pool. It's mainly Swain and Morgana. So, you know, that can really limit their options compared to Wi-Fi Mike, who plays almost every single support.
Yep, you're speaking facts right now. It does get
Bulu
trickier.
also used up his Wukong. I know it's one of his best champions.
For good reason. He's completely dominated this game. Owen just not having a nice time, I see. Luckily we have this happy-go-lucky song.
Big Nether Grasp.
Oh my. We're trying our best here. Norris lands a critical bullet time. Almost taking out 2 key members here from Daddy's Darlings. It does stop the consistent push at the moment, so at least they get that. But it does come at a price. Sergeant going down in the meanwhile.
Ocean Dragon started up by Daddy's Darlings. This will be their soul if they secure it, but I mean, they have the Cho'Gath there with 1,500 damage smite essentially.
Yeah.
Will not feast the dragon actually.
Yeah, this is as over as you can get, to be honest. I mean, if they get Baron on top, it's gonna push it even further and further into ridiculousness. Yeah, I don't know. They are playing a full scaling team to some extent against a more of like a mid game team. So Iron Maiden's here having a lot of trouble to hold this battle. But if they can stall long enough, I mean, hey, you don't need to count them out till it's out. If they're still trying,
they need a Baron skill here to like stall with the waves.
Oh, there's the vision from Lela. Lucky Warrior is trying to deter Iron Maiden from entering this Baron pit. Oh my gosh, Owen Hendricks with the flash. And he dashes back in. Now getting silenced. And there's the charm barely missing through the blast cone. Sergeant gets engaged on by Fulu. There's the Cyclone. Wi-Fi Mike trying his best to keep his team alive. He just doesn't know where to go. His team is all over the place. We see one. We see 2 members of Iron Maiden going down. We see 2 others getting chased here. Wi-Fi Mike is next to fall as the 3rd member of Iron Maidens to drop. And now that these Darlings are pushing into the mid lane tier 3 here. We see Ducky Warrior full on diving this turret. Seems to take little to no damage. And there's the inhibitor on top. Oh, that these Darlings want more. They're not content with stopping it here. They want to end the game. It's the first turret here getting dropped. Can they get more? It's gonna get risky. And there's the open nexus. They're hitting it. It's getting hit. Will no one engage? Owen Hendricks goes in, gets the move fall. But on the side we saw Bodgar dropping. Oh my gosh, it's such a scattered fight. Long story short, 2 members of Iron Maiden already down. There's the third one.
There's just not enough damage on the side of Iron Maidens. Cho'Gath is diving the fountain for the misfortune.
That's a lovely game played here from Daddy's Darlings. 27-4. Dragon Soul and everything on top. Alright, hello everybody. Straight away into drafting game 2. We seem to have had a swap in sides, but I have not changed the icons. So Celestial, the draft is all in your hands until I change it.
Okay, we see Garen being banned out, Garen and Syndra being banned out immediately from Iron Maiden, not wanting to give Daddy's Darlings their comfort picks. Yasuo as well. Okay, so we see that Bodgar's mid-champion pool is being attacked quite heavily. Jinx first pick for Iron Maidens.
This should be a Caitlyn, I assume, from Daddy's Darlings as a response. Let's see.
Ashe instead.
Yeah. I mean, Ashe is in a similar space, right? If the Jinx ever walks up, the Ashe can run her down, especially with the Karma. Now, what support would you want here from Iron Maiden? I personally,
either a Nami or a Lulu or Emilio. Emilio's pretty good actually here. Can help sustain in the lane from Karma Poke. Can cleanse Ash Arrow right with his own ult.
I really like Braum, by the way. It's just like he won't do much to win the lane, but he will help you sort of. If you ever get ganked or tower dove, you know he's very good, and he can also block a lot of stuff for you.
Yeah.
Healthy and alive. Oh. Let's see. The next picks are. Oi. Ivern.
Ivern
wow.
in the jungle.
That's crazy.
Is this the first Ivern in the LCM this season?
We faced one yesterday. And I had more than 100 CS up on him, which was fun.
Oh.
But it's
Not
nice.
the best use of Ivern.
It's nice. It's nice. I like to see this champ. I'm coping by saying that, but it's a champion that forces you to play in a certain way. I am not sure about the Echo pick against the Emilio Ivern, if I'm being completely brutally honest, but maybe it's a comfort here for Daddy's Darlings. Hello, Levin. Nice to squeeze you. Let's see, our next bands is the Shem. Okay. I mean, what do Daddy's Darlings want? Yeah.
I think Echo is a sort of backup pick, since Fulu's preferred champions are both Wukong and Diana, which are used now.
Yeah, fair enough. So maybe this is like the next in line of champions he's comfortable playing. To be fair, if Daddy's Darlings played this right, they have a lot of zone control and poke they could work around before going into objectives. Of course, though, this would not be that great if Iron Maidens pick up like 2 heavy engaged champions here and sort of play into the Jinx fantasy, which could be the case as well. But
I would like to see a more aggressive top laner from Iron Maidens. If he plays a passive top laner, he's just going to get proxied on and denied, and it's not going to be fun. Darius ban, 3 top lane bans from Iron Maiden. Definitely attacking Ducky Warriors champion pool. Okay, we see a LeBlanc lock-in from Daddy's Darlings.
yeah, we've seen.
An interesting pick. I'm not sure how much it would get done through Ivern and Melio shielding, but
Yeah, I mean it's not ideal. Usually one day LeBlanc to be that solo AP, you're kind of inviting Iron Maiden to go the Merc Threads route, but what's their mid lane into the LeBlanc? Lissandra, okay. Does a fair job. Fair job. Kassadin here would have been so good, by the way, but maybe next game. Especially with the Ivern with the medium. Let's see.
Jackson Jackson the top lane, right? It's Ivern.
When you see Jax, you think of jungle.
Yeah, I'm used to playing Jax more in the jungle, and I also know it's a very strong pick into Echo. Like Echo can never really challenge Jax, so he tends to have to give up a lot of space for objectives and stuff. Oh, the Malphite. That's
Um,
a painful matchup for Jax.
yeah, it's. Personally, once again, I much prefer Iron Maiden's comp, but that is Darks have like that double AP jungle mid going on. They have like the Ash Karma, and then Malphite. Like the question is like when Malphite goes in, what exactly is expected to happen? Okay,
Uh-huh.
sure. I mean, yeah, Ash does damage. Maybe an Echo W, maybe. But like, yeah. Alright, so let's go. Let's talk a bit about the individual lanes. Milio Jinx against Karma Ash. Should be very Karma Ash favored, but Milio Jinx have the tools sort of to deny that lane. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, Karma, like, our early game can just ult Q them down, like, make it very hard for Jinx to farm, especially before she gets, like, that rocket range. I'm not sure how the jungle matchup goes with Ivern. I don't really know how any Ivern
Oh no,
matchups go, to be
it's for
honest.
sure 100% Ivern favored. Echo just wants to go in, which plays into Ivern's
Okay.
fantasy. Ivern has a better clear. Ivern can deny the Echo passive as well, thanks to his shield and denying that like extra damage that comes from missing health. The CC from overcommitting if he's Echo, it's like the only play Echo has here is to somehow invade like level 2-3 and find the Ivern in between camps. Maybe take him down, but I don't know.
Yeah,
That's not the end
that's
of the
fair.
world as well for an Ivern for sure. Yeah, let's see. Mid lane, Lissandra LeBlanc should be as well LeBlanc favored, but Lissandra kind of has the outpost 6 right to lock it down. So at least that's like 2 out of 3 that go in Daddy's Darling's favored, and you say that it's Malphite
Yeah.
favored as well top lane, so that's
Uh-huh.
a bit rough here. Maybe all in the hands of their jungler, Mr. Owen Hendricks. Let's see.
I mean, in theory, with the Ivern pick, Iron Maidens have really good skirmishing potential. Like, top side 2v2, I mean, he just like buffs the Jax. If he lands a Q, Jax gets to dash in for free and, you know, still have his Q to follow up any escape or flashes.
Yeah,
Makes it
but
very hard to dive onto this Jinx as well if they're bot lane.
Ducky Warrior went for the grass route. Interesting. I would have assumed that going Comet on the Malphite top in this matchup would be better.
Yeah, definitely. Just max Q, play with Comet. There's no need to take any unnecessary risks, I would say, like, you know, challenging these bruisers in melee range.
I like Spectre going the Doran's Shield route here. I don't know if he went the Resolve secondary as well. That would have been a good sort of usage there. Oh my gosh, this is illegal.
It's resolve
How
secondary, but
how
it's
are
one
Iron
play.
Maiden letting Betty's darlings just walk
Oh
into
no!
their
Oh, and
jungle?
Hendrix!
That's crazy though. Oi oi oi. Yeah, like this should never happen ever, 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 ever. Times 20. Never. And they're doing it on game 2 in a best of 3 fearless when they're one game down. Come on, Iron Maiden. Where's the 5-point start? That's been a staple for most teams in the LCM. Or at least Invade, you know? Alright. Seems like Owen Hendricks might be getting set up for a potential invade here. He's gonna be very low around his red buff. And he doesn't have flash. It's already... Well, it's not warded at least by Daddy Starlix, so... Let's see, let's see. Let's see how Wi-Fi, Mike, and Onuris handle this pressure in the bot lane. Already some trades across here. We're carrying over last game's aggression into game 2. You love to see it. It's not going so bad for Spectre here, Celestial, you see? He seems to be familiar with the matchup, perhaps. I like the cleanse stacks here from Onuris. He understands there's the LeBlanc, the Ashe as well. Let's see here. Hendrix, Owen Hendrix first to gank here. He's not on any wards as well. Oh, he's on one. Never mind. It's in the pixel bush. For those that missed it. Excellent positioning here from Bodgar to stand on the side here. Owen Hendricks can come in. Can he save Sergeant? He doesn't have flash to give him the shield. That's the first blood picked out by Bodgar. That's alright. Sergeant has the teleport ability.
I must say, bot lane's also going surprisingly in favor of Iron Maidens. Karma having used both her potions already, while Emilio hasn't.
Oh, this fight looking really nice here.
Great.
Oh no, he's setting up a lot of damage. Spectre dodges the attempted dive. I like the threat here that Owen Hendricks is giving. I'm not too sure as to why Onuris and Wi-Fi might just don't let this wave get pushed in. You would assume they'd have a better time laning overall if they did, but... Alright, it seems like all macro knowledge goes out the window when everyone wants to fight each other 24/7. Fair enough. CS though. It's not looking too bad. I'm surprised to see Spectre is 14 CS in this matchup in top lane. He seems to have had a more commanding lead, at least in the trades, so far. Bodgar just keeps on finding these solid trades in the mid. It's looking a bit rough here for Sergeant. Nice shield, nice shield.
Hulu invades Owen Hendrix's jungle, forces another flash from the Ivern.
Yeah, it's not looking all that great at the moment, and Spectre now is gonna have some trouble here finding these trades. Ducky Warrior has the double armor. He has that oh no, there's the Malphite out. And down goes Spectre. Ducky with the solo bolo in the top lane.
It just gets harder for Jax, like the more into the laning phase it goes, with Malphite getting more points into the E, the attack speed slow goes up, so Jax doesn't really get to attack. Something going down here. Owen Hendrix does not have the flash to get out of this.
Oh, nice play here by Sergeant. Gets the glacial prison frozen too. But yeah, but Card just dashing away being LeBlanc. Iron Maiden just seem to be like a few seconds behind in their place. Oh, there's the flash forward. There's the ignite. Sergeant. I like the aggression here. Does secure the feats of warfare though for Daddy's Darlings as the ignite finishes off Sergeant on the side. Meanwhile, Spectre is still finding decent trades here despite no difference in items. From the last time I've seen them play at least. Oh wow, Ducky actually flashing out that one.
Dragon's going to be started up by Daddy's Darlings. Oh! Looks like they caught Ducky Warrior up top.
Alright, that's if they can keep snowballing this Malphite, turn him into mush and then Spectre gets ahead. I think that would be also a really great way for Onuris to find his way into the later fights. I like the grubs here over the dragon. I think Spectre will just make a bit better use of it. Bodgar comes to say hello. Hello, Bodgar. Let's talk maybe a bit about the gold lead, huh? We see Gamakushi here hanging on to a nice comfortable 10 CS lead in the bot lane. Seems like that is Darlings across the board.
Onuris has picked up the call though, so if he continues to farm, he'll end up, you know, being better off. I'm surprised Gumakushi didn't pick one up himself, considering not much action has happened in this bot lane. Vector and Ducky Warrior brawling it out. Unstoppable Force goes out.
So close.
Oh, just barely.
Yeah, in the end there, it just came down to some cooldowns. I like the use of the Merc threads here earlier on for Spectre. It's really gonna help him out in these trades. Oh, Lela could have get caught in out here. There's Daisy. There's the super mega death rocket from Onuris. And there's the kill. Iron Maidens, oi oi oi. They're not giving up, and this is what we like to see. Come on.
Yeah.
We need to go to game 3.
I'm also surprised that Melio's W, Cozy Campfire, can tether to Daisy, giving it a bit more reach.
It's just one of those interactions.
Did not know that interactions, yeah.
I guess.
Lucky Warriors finished his Frozen Heart, that compounded attack speed. Slovak's gotta hurt.
A big fight ensues here. Bodgar gets frozen tombed, and Fuller returns the favor here. He manages
Chanted
to
Crystal
take
Arrow
down
hits
Sergeant.
Wi-Fi Mike.
He's running, he's bobbing, but no. Gets the kill here. Fuller once again finding these pockets where he can get ahead in the earlier parts of the game. And now they're looking at Honoris to potentially take him down. A nice flash from the time warp. Can Honoris dodge this? Can he live it? There's the ult. And Owen Hendricks can't land the Q. The mobility from Full is just too much. Honoris really wanted to find a pick here. But he should be thankful he can actually live. He survives the dive here. Let's see. In fact, that call coming through there, although being just a bit under in CS, he's actually ahead in gold overall. Vodgar lands the second chains there. Sergeant doesn't have his E anymore. He can't really dash away. And Owen Hendricks is here. He lands the stun. Is it enough? No. Sergeant will fall. Oh, Vodgar lives on just one auto attack left here for Owen Hendricks. It's really rough to go through, and now Owen Hendricks is gonna get run down by Fullo. Or no, we see the Ivern value here, but he gives him the range and he does get taken out. He could just play up his Daisy, but maybe next time.
Dragon will be secured by Daddy's Darlings. This is rough. Iron Maidens need to not drop objectives like they did last game. I think they need to try to get like a bit more organized, get fights together with their bot lane, because if this Lissandra can land some CC and just secure one kill for Onuris, right, the Jinx would go nuts in these skirmishes.
Yeah, it just feels like they're close to being fully realized as a team, but there are like some small things they need to work on. Hopefully they can figure them out while still in this game. Ooh, Owen Hendricks throwing it all for a gromp here. I mean, I get the sentiment, but... And now here comes Sergeant, gets the Frozen Tomb onto Fullo, and there's the shutdown in the hands of Spectre. Unstoppable force from Ducky Warrior over the wall. Gary gets Spectre knocked up and taken out by Bodgar. And now Spectre is on the hunt. He flashes forward for Bodgar, who just
Both guard
uses
distortions back.
yeah, it's unlucky flash usage, I assume, but
Still big shutdown. Gold lead is only 2k for Daddy's Darlings. Oh, Norris dropping extremely low in the bot lane. King still needs some time to scale. Call's completed, but needs to stack the Yuntal now. If I were Daddy's Darlings, I'd be looking to try to accelerate the game pace a bit and close it out before this Jinx can scale, because no one wants to be fighting a late game Jinx with an Ivern and Emilio.
oh, here comes Sergeant. He dashes forward, gets a lot of damage onto Gamakushi. Gamakushi falling here with the Frozen Tomb. And that's a nice little play here by Iron Maidens. Now, do they get more? They were looking for tower dives in the last game, and it seems like it's the case. Daisy gets popped out. But rather than dive, they're actually going straight up for the turret. Lela still hanging around town. Owen Hendricks just barely there. Not hitting his Q.
Rift Herald was secured by Fulu. They're looking to use it to take down this mid tower now. Some shenanigans from Ducky Warrior coming out.
Always the showmanship from Lucky. Oh, there's a turret. Tier 2 turret getting taken out.
Owen Hendricks is getting chased.
Oh, it's looking rough.
Flashes will not survive the Malefic Chains.
A play ago didn't look that bad
Ethereal
for Iron
Chains.
Maidens, but if you look at it now, it's getting rougher by the second. Oh, there's the unstoppable force by Ducky. Spectre doesn't want to give up the turret, but oh, he just gets it. At least not dying in vain. He gets what he sought out to do. A very determined play there by Spectre. Interesting item choice here by Ducky Warrior, helping his jungle, helping his mid get out more damage here. The Shadow Flame, sorry, the Abyssal Mask, gonna be helping his team get more damage out from AP sources. Let's see here, the dragon being the next focal point objective here. Ducky Warriors, sorry, these Darlings have two already. They also have an Echo, which does make things a bit more tricky to secure this dragon if you're Iron Maiden. Oh, nice little play there. Onuris gets the kill onto Lela, accelerating his passive. There's a flash from Onuris. Sees Ducky Warrior. The dragon is on the side. It's at 4k health. We see Owen Hendricks trying to make a play. Sergeant dashes in. The Frozen Tomb onto Fulu. The dragon gets stolen away by Owen Hendricks. And now we see Gamakushi here. Gets the enchanted arrow onto Onuris. The cleanse popped. Seems like a disengage here from the Iron Maidens. A 2-for-1 play overall, with the dragon going into their pocket. Very nicely played here. And all in the meantime here, Spectre gets the push into the topside turret. Fulu was thinking about the dive, but he opts not to. Super play for Iron Maiden. Top tier 2 as well secured. Now that's just what we wanted to see. Spectre on the run. Ooh, the portal usage gets out just in time. And now, Celestial, what do you think?
The top lane pressure from Spectre is really good, especially since this Atakan is spawning. Maybe he can continue to apply the pressure, draw some members of Daddy's Darlings up to the top lane, because Daddy's Darlings team comp really wants to work together as 5, right? They need their front line, the Malphite. Without their front line, this Jinx can easily just tear through their team.
Yep, you're correct about that one. This Malphite gonna be a big difference, and now Onuris does not have summoners. So he'll have to think about the fights. Oh no, just as I say that, Bodgar gets 2 dashes in and takes him out. You see Sergeant soon following here as Daddy's Darlings are running down Iron Maiden. Wi-Fi Mike trying desperately to live, but no, the Enchanted. So the chains here from Bodgar coming out to finish it off. That's a 3-for-none play with Atakan being alive. Oh no, Celestial, what do you think can be done? Can Iron Maiden do it? Can they secure this
Miracle
objective?
Steel, Owen Hendricks, come on. Get your team that, what is it, like 8% win rate?
Yep. He got this. He's gonna Q. Come on. He's in. He's in. Do they burst him?
He's in, he's stunned, he's a bit early. Thought the Jinx ultimate would have gotten it.
So close, Owen. You got the dragon, but the Atakan, not even a chance to take it. Not really your fault, is it?
I think they made a crucial mistake, sending Owen Hendricks top to help stop the Malphite. I mean, Atakan's such an important objective, just let the Malphite do whatever he needs to do.
Big fight ensues here. Full overcommitting Sergeant. Gets the Frozen Tomb and gets the shutdown. So 1-for-1 play here. Zgamakushi is on the back line. We get a flash from Spectre on top of him. Gets the shutdown. 2-for-1 play so far. Iron Maiden's winning this fight. Honor is DPSing Ducky Warrior. We see damages coming out. The Unstoppable Force is still available.
Will be knocked up.
Oh, a combination of Bodgar and Ducky Warrior take out Onuris from the fight. But Spectre is still alive. He still has the Ivern on the side, and down goes Bodgar. Another shutdown into Spectre's pocket. This Jax is gonna run down Daddy's Darlings. This is the chance they were looking for. It's third shutdown of the fight, and there's another kill for Spectre. A complete 5-for-2 play here for Iron Maiden. Wow. Celestial, what do you think about that?
What a turnaround!
Crazy play here by Iron Maiden.
I really like the second item with Send on the Jax. It's really important to get that tenacity for Malphite slows and all their CC. Just lets him run down Daddy's Darlings completely.
Gamakushi trying to chase Spectre here, but of course Spectre, not knowing who's around town, respects and goes away.
I think the Jax also ended up the... Sorry, I think the Jax also ended the fight with more HP than he started with. No one seems to really be able to deal damage to him.
Yeah, he's sitting on 2.7k at the moment. Sadly though, this dragon surely goes uncontested. Oh no, Nuris takes a lot of damage. The shields, the heals. Yeah, but I mean, come on guys. It's a LeBlanc, you know, she did her thing. You kinda blew up everything now, no? Okay, Dragon's at 4k health. Spectre's already in there. He's their main carry and he's gonna get taken down. There's the Unstoppable Force connecting. Oh
my god, 3-man Unstoppable Force. Gets cleansed.
Iron Maiden look to disengage. And the Baron is spawning now. Spectre, you can't do that. You need to give yourself space. You're the carry, for God's sake. Oi, oi, oi. He just throws
Also
himself.
can't be engaging into all of their CC. He didn't even have a chance to pop his ultimate. Bot guards on the side, looking. We'll find Owen Hendricks delivered to him, one-shots him.
Oh no, this is really not ideal here for Iron Maiden. That Baron getting taken. Is this the end? That's the question. The double... What's it called? The double Arden sensor from Iron Maiden might not be the best play, but pretty sure those things don't stack. Yeah. We need something like a Solari could have been good here as well, or the helmet for Honors or for the Jacks. Let's see here, Daddy's Darlings.
Honestly, even a second redemption from the Melio would have been better. Just help out sustain the big engage that the Malphite and LeBlanc are providing.
Yep. It's an inevitability this tower will drop with the Baron buff. And there it is. It's just a question of delaying the inevitable at the moment for Iron Maiden. If they can get through it, it's all great for them. Spectre looking really strong there, dealing a lot of damage to Ducky. Enchanted Arrow lands, there's the cleanse from Wi-Fi Mike. Frozen Tomb used instantly on Sergeant. And he can't survive that engage, but it's in exchange for an inhibitor. We see that these Darlings not being as confident. Fulu flashes forward! And he's lucky he gets the ult off there as Spectre almost takes him out. Ducky Warrior looking to drop his ult. Spectre going in 1v4, he flashes out. Ducky Warrior fights the engage with the Unstoppable Force. Onur is first to fall, Spectre second. And unfortunately that's all Iron Maiden have in terms of damage. There's the first turret falling. And it seems like Daddy's Darlings will be proceeding into the semi-finals match. A bit of a better match this time around. Iron Maiden definitely looked a lot more alive. But in the end, Daddy's Darlings pick up a second victory in this best of 3. Oh, Daddy's Darlings, we'll see. Yep.
I can assure you that multiple members of my team are looking forward to the rematch.
Awesome. Good luck, Mela. Celestial. I hope you win.
Thank you, thank you.
Welcome. See you. Good night, good night.
Good night.
Bye. Let's go to interview. Alright, so we are getting Fulu to the call. Okay. Stay tuned. Hello, Mr. Fulu.
Hello.
Nice to hear you.
Nice to hear you too.
Yes. How are you feeling after these 2 games?
Pretty good. I think as a team we're being more confident as the tournament is ongoing. To be fair, we focused more on objectives these 2 games, and yeah.
It shows. Huh? It's something I
They were
mentioned on
pretty-
stream as well. I think you guys really turned it up a notch these 2 games, huh?
Yes, I think they were 2 pretty convincing wins, to be honest. So
What do you think of Iron Maiden? They earned your respect as an opponent.
Yeah, I mean, at the especially early game, the second game, I think
Yeah.
it was more balanced. But I think as the game went on and we started scaling more, I think we secured more objectives at the end of the day. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you feel comfortable on the Echo, or is it the champion you were forced to play for the finals?
Um, no, to be honest, it's like, my fun pick. I try to play it sometimes. I try to be better at it, but I think my comfort picks were like Wukong or Diana
Yep. That's
and
something that.
Amumu maybe. Mhm.
Oh, the secret. Yeah,
Right.
that's what Celestial Knight was saying as well. That game one, both your champions sort of got picked up. Uh, how do you actually? How would you feel now knowing that the next stage is a best of five, fearless? Potentially on the fifth game, you could be facing how much is it, like 60 champion ban pool,
Hmm.
which is kind of
To
nuts.
be honest, when it comes to our team, I think we're not that tight in terms of champion pool. I think they have a very good selection of champions that we can play. And to be honest, we'll take it game by game and try and play more together in order to, have more synergy. Because maybe what we can improve on maybe is the communications part. But I think we're getting better at it, to be honest, game by game.
Yep, definitely something that takes time as well to mesh all the characters in the
Yeah,
team and all the synergies and different understandings. It's important to remain patient with one another, hear each other out, and eventually you find that like middle line where everyone's sort of understanding. Um,
yes, definitely. This
if
was
it,
our like first tournament, so we're still trying to, understand each other as well.
no, if it was not you, who else would you have invited to the interview today? Any shout outs?
Probably the mid laner, Gabriel. I think he had a very good laning phase as well. Very good in terms of 1v1s. He had a lot of solo kills as well.
Yeah, especially that
Um,
Ari game
yeah.
one was like very
Yes,
very
yes. His
favored.
charms were on point in that game as well. Yeah.
Yes, he likes throwing kisses at Cupid.
Yeah.
Well, all right, Follow. I don't want to hold you too long. That was probably like a few intense moments, like you want to calm down, relax, maybe eat something, enjoy yourself. So well played to
Yep.
all your team, to Daddy's darlings, and good luck moving forward in the tournament.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome.
See you.
See you. Hear you later.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Yep. See you. Bye.